logistics specialist, so a lot of math involved. So
sorry for yours.
one of my main tasks is to be a planner, and the planner basically doesn't necessarily create the routes, but basically determines how much freight each driver takes every day. So the most that I can give a driver is 12 pallets and 5 boxes, or every pallet that I can replace for 15 boxes. So if a driver walks in, I can give them 10 pallets and 30 boxes, or I can just give them 12 pallets and 5 boxes. You know, everything depends on the day, you know? I guess it's 4. So it's literally just mathing all day and figuring out what I'm gonna make sure that they take and what they're gonna make sure that they're gonna be able to go for. But basically, arranging the freight, that's all I do. Sometimes I do a lot of physical labor, and other times it's just math. First is like a fix.
I'm a little crazy.
Yeah, good luck, bro.
You too.
I'm starting to worry. Maybe I read it wrong. It is nearly 7 o'clock.
I'm getting told every day.
When they return after a hearty rebuke, I will remind them that the baby oil was simply not enough. I need to generate more speed, more power. What the fuck are you talking about? How many of you assholes are in there? I'm trying to learn about Where was that? I can see the garden from my self-imposed prison. It has become overgrown, unrecognizable. Boring. I discovered something interesting, however, about the scientists that work in our mysterious basement. Who cares? Get back to the fish suit. I recently upgraded the geocentrifuge engine on my M8 fish suit.
I made the second one. But so during the main phase, I can activate the top 6 cards and add a Materiactor monster from them to my hand. And then the second effect is not once per turn. Whenever my Z's monster activates its effect, I can attach the top card of my deck to Materiactor Z's.
So you activate one to load the top 6, you activate the other one to load the top 6 as well?
No. That effect is a hard once per turn. The second effect to attach the top card is not once per turn.
Can you talk faster?
This is incorrect. My apologies. Different.
The proper way of disposing of the undead is to... Come on. There are rumors of Geraldine's suit wielding grand political power, but Mother
X card effect. We're gonna detach one. Normally it would be a special Materiactor monster from deck or search a Materiactor back row, but now it's special from deck.
Here we go. I have to
Make me draw my discard
behind the dorsal 7. If this were to get out,
it ain't that deep. 3, 4. To attach that. You want to cut before I do.
How many does it attach?
This one's gonna attach one, and the other attaches one.
So you can quit affect it?
It happens whenever I activate a Z's monster effect.
I hid it in the secret music laboratory.
So wouldn't you be able to chain block?
Oh, come on!
Correct.
How hard is that? I don't know.
Chain 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Attaching top. That's kind of bugs.
Damn. I just thought it was nice.
I mean, the normal was okay, but I don't want the logic there.
That's scary.
We found the source of the T virus. It's very important. Social 7. What?
That one also searches the Materiactor card on summon, and then on res, if it does, it can summon a vanilla from the grave.
That's funny.
Level 3 vanilla from the grave.
So since you're draw, you can't do it.
Yeah. You just said
You're just a pawn in this game, Jim. Just like a friend. Can't you
something to
see?
pass.
I've outsmarted you
Does
all.
these do anything on my turn? I know
They're
this
the same
one.
attaching top cards.
Nothing's
That's it? What does this do in my turn?
Whenever you normal or special summon a monster once per turn, I can add 2 materials under him to my hand. I'm attaching a bunch of stuff to add stuff.
That's what I can do.
Yep. Yep.
Everything Mr. said is true.
Just monster effect,
Part of
right?
it all is that I.
We have to hurry.
Pretty sure.
Geraldine wields political power.
Yes, monster effect.
What are we talking about? And she's talking about this shit. It's fucking crazy. Oh shit.
Jeez.
Hey, Jill. Okay.
That's kind of hard. Not kind of over. So, okay. Or we both rock it.
Jill, little help.
Javaria sends his regards.
Can I ask that?
No. Because his effect doesn't draw cards, he's making that effect draw cards.
Gotcha. So just, what do we do? Just draw?
We just draw. If this is okay, 3, 4 to attach
To
top
attach.
cards.
Sure.
Celebrating 50 years of music.
What's it draw?
Featuring
Yeah,
I'll do it this way.
David Byrne, Devo, Eddie Vedder, Jack White, Jelly Roll, Lady Gaga, Shot Mumford, and Post Malone. Only on
Perfecto.
Welcome to the 100 Degree
Hopefully no.
Which one of these two anti-curse can stand up to the heat? That's it. Take it up a notch.
Can I ask for help?
Ordinary
That's why I asked what
can't
I
take the heat. Ordinary anti-curse can't fight sweat better than secret clinical.
Pass.
Okay.
I'm not proud of any of this.
Somebody?
Oh, we'd like to welcome Deadpool and Ryan Reynolds to the Citizens team. Thank you for providing your clout.
Effect is special. You have to go on the
Wolverine is not dead. That's not how regenerative healing factors work.
Deadpool makes an excellent
quick.
point, and yet
It's gonna detach the material from Aziz monster and special herself.
Super healing is just making sure your movie is really, really sad and released after the fact in black and white.
He may not be living his best life, but he sure as hell ain't dead.
Instead of cutting straight to Deadpool saying,
Look, I'm not a man of science, but you seem incredibly pastoral.
it spends entirely too much time on Deadpool flying into a rage about what he's discovered and ends up stepping on a much delayed joke.
And
As the first R-rated movie in the MCU, Deadpool and Wolverine felt obligated to have more than the Bible has contradictions. And that's a sin. Why the fuck are these TVA guys trying to show up directly behind Deadpool and just arrest him immediately?
2K 1021, but he attacks up to the number of materials he has.
Ah,
So
really?
he's gonna have 23
60 years minutes, 80. Okay.
That's a good inside joke. I think we all pop a joke whenever we see Chase Cook. I think I'm supposed to be very much aroused by Deadpool creatively boning dozens of TVA agents. Although I have to admit I'm struggling to achieve even a half-mastered.
Well, they already put it on Disney Plus.
These aren't the fucking bad guys in this story.
Well, it's on Disney Plus, yeah. This is CinemaSins.
Oh, yeah.
But it is extra egregious when you're a crime agency with the ability to control when your people enter the fight. I think all you
Logically
people
picking
stop
apart the
worrying
ring.
about why the TVA
I've watched him a lot.
meeting on the sidelines.
He's really good.
Deadpool takes a moment every so often to do a non-diegetic dance-off.
I haven't watched these in a
You
while.
worry about it, okay? It's weird to me that the TVA hasn't come up with a more long-range solution to their time sticks to go after bad guys. It took 4 ampersands to write this screenplay.
So getting that right now.
I imagine so, but did you really have to turn your head to tell us that? Was he unaware of the camera that was already facing him? Wait, is Deadpool only aware of the cameras in his peripheral vision?
I can't believe I'm finally here.
Whoa, wait, what is this? Is this a Wade Wilson who was on Earth 616? Or did the Wade we know travel to Earth 616 from Earth 10,005? The movie strongly suggests the latter, which means Wade used Cable's time-traveling device, which was not understood to travel between universes, but just time itself. So I'm confused.
But the Avengers don't do the job because we need it. They do the job because people need them.
Unless it's a standalone adventure, that's when all the others collectively agree that only one of them is needed, no matter how dire the situation is.
Like that.
Deadpool doesn't make it past the Avengers, and that results in him giving up on superheroing and mercenarying entirely and going into used car sales instead. I see no issues with that logic. It's perfectly natural to me. Oh, my tone suggests I mean the opposite?
You watching any good?
Great, using 4 words to say no.
When they do something, hey, it's the one thing that I said is off limits.
Yeah, but you don't live by Kevin Feige's rules on Earth 10,005, right? Disney happens later, according to the plot. So this is what happens when you attempt to cross the screen before the screen is ready. Also, cocaine is the one thing, everything else is good. So no cocaine, but hairpin at the C word, the Z word, graphics, playing, staying, and doing human centipede are still all on the table. Good to know.
It's from trying to say it.
Let's see the virus.
But I'm not proud or grateful enough, apparently, to give Negasonic what's a power or proper role.
I've never been a natural father, so we're gonna take it.
More than
The TVA grunts put up with many minutes of this tedious innuendo, and all they had to do was have one man enter from behind with a reach around. Wait,
And we're in charge of defending what's known as the sacred timeline.
kicking me in the, and then saying, holy, I just kicked him in the, does not get you a pass for kicking me in the, mainly because the TVA hadn't been introduced to the MCU yet, and if it had, Fox wasn't invited to the party.
We've been chosen for a higher purpose. The purpose is unclear and
Putting Kevin Feige's words into Matthew Fattian's mouth.
one that could save the entire sacred timeline from a possibly grisly fate sometime in the future.
Yep.
Well, which one is it? Because if he's saving the sacred timeline, he won't be avenging. And if he's avenging it, that means he wasn't able to save it. Your words matter.
Gratuitous cameo, and it's gonna use the variance.
Deadpool had no clue what the TVA is or does until less popular Mr. Darcy explained it to him, and yet he knows what a variant is? Yes, I know, it's very unproductive to say what Deadpool should and shouldn't know, but haha, the joke's on you for thinking any of this is an exercise in productivity.
Your soul years ago for which you are not ready. Do you believe you're ready now?
That's right, people. 6 years working sales will get up to make you ready to save the sacred timeline, even though logic would suggest it's more likely to make
3 and 9, face down. Caesar.
Whoa there, guys. You're telling me there's a camera and a microphone? I know that Wade realizes he's in a movie, hence doesn't his interaction with film equipment mean that nothing matters? Next thing you know, Deadpool's going to show up to 5,000 theaters on opening weekend during a big scene and punch people in the face to complete the full destruction of the fourth wall. Adore me, weirdo. Why the fuck does the TVA have its own tailor on site?
That's cool. I don't want to play the game either.
Is there any practical reason why this office is laid out this way? The floor that overlooks the cubicles from above and there's no railway? This is an OSHA complaint waiting to happen.
An anchor being
Turn it off to that. Yep.
when they die, their whole world slowly withers out of existence.
Man, we are introducing a lot of lore in the first 20 minutes of this movie. Only there's an entire TV show about the TVA where the concept of an anchor being could have been explored. That way we could have simply learned prior knowledge from a TV show too.
We're due a bandless, aren't we?
Say what?
We're due a bandless.
Yeah, we're on.
Logan's just
Sometime
started
soon,
the
yeah.
unraveling of the Foxiverse.
Yeah.
That happens way in the future. So why did the TVA go back in time and pull out this specific Deadpool? Well,
So
you see,
then
Fox
you
didn't think this far ahead, and now Marvel is using a bunch of timey-wimey nonsense to force a square peg into Deadpool's round hole. Paradox's portable device here shows him clicking on run program, and then it starts loading, and then screens around the room start playing Logan. Oh, you know what footage he was playing when nothing specific was on the screen? The multiverse does not need a babysitter. We need
Special?
Here's a quick history of the MCU. TV versus cinema edition. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. did things, and the Winter Soldier said, nah. WandaVision did things, and the Multiverse of Madness said, nah. Double P. Finally, Loki did things, and now Deadpool and Wolverine is like, that's no fun, so triple Q with adamantium claws. Has anyone told the MCU they don't have to make TV shows if they really don't want to?
That's a time ripper, Mr. Wilson. It will allow me to destroy the space-time matrix of your universe.
Paradox lays out his plan to Wade, like any self-respecting villain would. And I guess my main question is, why? Okay, Paradox needs to explain why Deadpool can't return to his timeline. He could have just made something up. He only needs to stall in 3 days. But instead, he explains, posits, and overshares the super prohibited time ripper gizmo, as well as his 5-year plan to conquer the TVA at the expense of everyone Deadpool loves. Why?
I don't want to work for the TVA. I want to be
Something to fuck.
the TVA.
To the
What
what?
does that do for you? Do you get better retirement benefits or something?
Nope.
I feel where you
Actually, yeah. I didn't expect to get that far.
Paradox seems to think that because of
Oh,
the
wait. Yeah, I see that on
people
Bill.
of the life, the drug dealer, and the 7
So
other
then I can get a
people.
special from him.
I am getting in trouble about this movie
Special from him?
right
Yep.
now and not showing
Sure.
a close-up of Scarlett Johansson for reasons that are mysterious and unknowable.
Um,
He really has made the most of his short time in the
Thank you,
TVA.
Mom, son.
Not only is he able to work this TVA pad thing that he's never seen before, but he also sent it to Logan's grave in the Foxverse all in about 3 seconds
No.
of slow-mo flight time. The human centipool.
Get my country's name out of your mouth.
slap quite as hard as time passes.
Cue the pin montage, baby.
Why is this montage set to the power of love by Huey Lewis and the News? I mean, sure, it's a great song and has the Back to the Future connection, but it has nothing to do with this scene. It's not even time travel. It's parallel timeline hopping at best. Also, I think a lot of
swear the
songs
card
on
is not
Rise
bad.
hit harder if the final episode of the guy had already done it better several years ago.
Something
Look
like
a little bit like Henry. Oh my! The cavalry.
And then Darth Vader appeared hand in hand with Gandalf,
Maybe
and they all
it was
went on a
fun.
big adventure to Hogwarts to slay a Terminator.
Who cares?
This
Malcolm?
had been sent back in time to kill James Bond, but accidentally takes out Benoit Blanc. Whereas Idris Elba appears in a mid-credit scene playing Batman.
Thank you.
Again.
I told you, you're not welcome here.
Then why have you already served him at least one drink?
Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead.
Except you're not going to punch a hole in his adamantium skull with a regular bullet, are you?
Keep going. Audiences are accustomed to long runtimes.
I like how this suggests that the filmmaker can do any meandering shit they want and audiences will accept it because they've been prepared for it. Doubly so if someone cracks a joke about it.
Ooh, look at those jammies. That only took 20 years.
Yeah, and it's because the suit looks dumb. That's right, I said it, and you all know it. Hugh Jackman had turned up in that shit, the first X-Men movie. We'd have thought it was the dumbest thing ever. It looks like a fucking banana with blueberry syrup highlights. The only reason people think they want it is because they don't have it, and you do not negotiate with children and terrorists.
You actually think you can replace
Someone's okay.
an activity with this?
It is pretty wild that Deadpool thinks this will work, given his literal minutes of experience dealing with anchor beings and breaking timelines. Does he think a new Wolverine will trick the timeline into not collapsing?
Oh, I totally thought that Logan was dead, but here we are, 7 years later, he appears to be alive.
Activate
Oh,
to
gross.
the gate
You'd think there's a
by
big time
attaching the material from
there,
the
but I guess
Materiactor monster to my hand. Adding Materiactor monster's material to my
Mr.
hand.
Paradox, Brad Pitt? What's with the eating? Yes, they make a joke out of it. Not that stellar Brad Pitt one, but let me ask you something, movie. Was it worth it?
Holy shit. Your bosses don't know what you sick fucks are doing down here.
I thought that was super apparent already when Mr. Paradox said,
We used to just
Yeah.
prove these things. Simple, elegant, efficient. But until the TVA doesn't like to do that anymore. Well, I do.
at what point did it seem like he was doing this with their blessing?
And I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna tell them all about you.
I'm gonna say these void zappy sticks are about 4 feet longer than anything Paradox would have been able to hide, pull out, and zap Deadpool without him noticing a fucking thing. Wait, does Logan know that Deadpool was up? Because I don't think he had a clue who Deadpool even was at that all. And that means he's just mortally stabbing the only person who can help him get out of it. Look, everyone, Deadpool and Wolverine are fighting. We're out for everyone. So why are they fighting?
Activate
Is it
X card
sword? Is it just civil war?
Detach and either search or special Materiactor card. Sure.
Are we saying that the TVA zapped the literal Fox logo and sent it to the movie? Not just certain characters from the Foxiverse, but the literal film studio that made the movies. At some point, the meta jokes metastasized beyond anything I could wrap my head around.
Effect to search. Sure.
An MCU movie that lives up to the first Iron Man? A cohesive TV show that doesn't feel like a movie chopped into 6 parts? An origin story for Fury's Lost Eye that is dumbest. I mean, there's a long list. When you narrow it down, head going forward. Deadpool tacitly admits that the first 37 minutes of this, I'm going to say,
Thank you.
This is the ice cream
Since activate effect, gonna reveal himself, discard a card, and then summon a level 3 whenever from or after vanilla special himself.
Oh, come on now. And Lionsgate has nothing to do with Fox, Disney, or Marvel. What are we just naming fucking movies now? Gosh, I get up to Superhero Land just doesn't make sense when you realize this is Johnny Storm. He doesn't have super jumping or super kneecaps. Turns into flames and can use those flames to fly. That's it.
Oh my god, he's gonna say it! Say what? Avengers Assemble!
Look, I fairly enjoy this movie. It's fun to see stuff like this. Chris Evans tricks the audience into thinking he's Captain America only the
something like
story,
that.
but it takes forever to set up some of these jokes. They had to sit through this writing angry section for a
TKO?
full minute while the movie opened its screen for this moment.
I'm Homer, and this is Tire Harvest by H-E-B, Brain Free Granola.
Punch for 21, and then during damage step, I can
Sensitivity is so common.
make him gain 200 at the start of damage step.
I recommend
23? Yes. 23. The attack gain is not extra turn. So swing again for 23, 25 this time. Then swing again for 27.
Fuck yeah. God damn.
At Harbor Freight, we do business differently from the other guys. We design
I probably
and
should have
test
said that.
our own tools
Yeah, yeah.
and sell them directly to you. No middleman. No folks in civics telling us to raise prices.
That was fun.